I was just talking for 5 minutes and I didn't hit the record button.
One, two, three, jump!
We have a contest going on our Facebook page that we discussed on our last live stream concerning potential merch ideas that we're working on. If you head over to the Facebook page, it's the top pinned post. Vote on the piece of merch that you would like us to work on first. On March 13th, which is the date of our next stream, we're going to close the poll mid-stream, tally all the names, and then draw a name, and the winner of that is going to get a free piece of merch. So if you guys are down for free merch and want to involve yourself in what we're doing, head over to our Facebook page and pop a vote on one of the options. Hey guys, welcome back to Cask Strength. My name is Vito, and these are your whiskey reviews every Tuesday and Thursday from me. So we're gonna miss a little bit of you guys seeing me pour this because, as you saw probably at the top of the show, I promise I'm not drunk. I forgot to hit the record button, and I was just about to take a sip, and I looked down to see where I was at in terms of time, and yeah, so that happened. So let's see what we can do about salvaging this. The benefit is that this has been breathing really nicely now, so we'll let it sit for a little bit longer while I catch up again. So me and some friends did a bottle split of two Compass Box expressions. The first one we're going to talk about today is the Compass Box Phenomenology. Limited release to 7,908 bottles. Bottled at 46% ABV. It is a fantastic dram. We'll get into that a little bit later. To start, we're going to do a little bit of a quick breakdown of what's in here. So, Compass Box is a sourcing company. Right, they don't do their own distilling. They source from a bunch of different Scottish distilleries and blend and mix and do all their stuff, and they come out with great stuff. So, Compass Box isn't in Scotland. It is in London. It is, let me look at my notes because I actually have notes this time. They are located in Chiswick, which is just west of London, that way. And John Glazer and his team just spend their days sourcing and blending and experimenting and living the life. Like that's just, to me, amazing. Just to have the connections to source whiskeys and just experiment and blend is one of my favorite things to do. In the Phenomenology expression, they used 5 distilleries: Glenlossie, Tamdhu, Highland Park, Talisker, and Kalila. From Glenlossie, they used a recharred hogshead barrel. From Tamdhu, a first fill bourbon. Highland Park, a recharred hogshead. Talisker, a refill butt. And Kalila, a hogshead. And right from the get-go, you can see you can just envision a map of Scotland, and you can see that they went from like Speyside Highland up into the Orkneys, back down into the Skye, and then finished off in Islay. So they used a wide range of distilleries to create a pretty all-encompassing view of Scotch. All the deeper, rich fruits of the Speysides and Highlands, a little bit of the orange and slight peatiness of the Orkneys, the heavier brine in Talisker, and the more peat from Islay. And what they came out with is something that's just wonderfully fantastic. You can immediately tell not the specific distilleries, but what they were trying to aim for. Because right in front, you get a lot of fruits, and not so much deeper fruits, and I think that's more me and my nose, is that the Talisker tends to, for me, in the Phenomenology, come out a little bit stronger and forward. And with Talisker, I get more brighter fruits, green apples and stuff like that. So that comes out first, followed by a little bit more medium rich, deep fruits, and then it kind of transforms back again into salty orange and orange zest, and that's from the Highland Park. And right underneath everything, just rounding everything out, is that very soft peat from Kalila. Very salty. Pears, peaches. That's salt into the pears and peaches. A lot of orange. The white, a little more of that bitter whiteness of the orange peel. The peat is so soft, and then near the end, around the back, a little bit of like just about to be ripe plum. Tasty stuff. It's a shame that this is as limited. Well, almost 8,000 bottles isn't exactly super limited, but considering how many whiskey drinkers there are, and probably the breadth of their distribution, it'll probably start to get harder now that we're into 2019 to get a bottle of this. I think we did this bottle split back in September or October. And like I said, I just got through my I got 4 ounces out of it. I just finished my the first vial because they came in this, right? So I just finished my first vial a couple of weeks ago. I'm savoring this because it is that good. Oh god, it's so good. And what it's turning into on the nose is canned pears and peaches. Now, usually on the second sip, I tend to notice a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying this negatively. I actually think it's quite remarkable that as complex as it is, it lays everything out for you, at least for me, right away. There's not as much evolution. But everything is still there. It just heightened up a little bit, and you start noticing a little bit more, especially as you acclimate to the salt a little bit, right? Everything that was underneath the salt starts to rise, and there's nothing surprising after that first sip, other than just a really well-rounded, heightened flavor profile. Yeah, oh geez, man, I'm gonna miss this when it goes on. So yeah, so I'm gonna rate this strictly because of its probably its rarity at this point. I'm gonna rate this a 4. If you find it, buy it. It's gotta be bought. If I ever come across another bottle, and I'm able to, I will buy it. It is really good. So yeah, we'll leave it there for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Facebook, Twitter at the Cask Strength. In the description, we have our bi-weekly live streams on audio podcast now, so check that out if you want to listen to them on the replay. If you can join us live for them. So with that, we're gonna leave you, and thank you again. Sláinte, guys. Stay classy and stay safe.